Some advice I would give to someone going through that college application process would probably be
don't take for granted when they say stay on top of what you're doing.
getting it done early is the biggest advice because it relieves so much stress off of you in your senior year, which can be stressful.
To revise everything, edit everything, and check.
The earlier you get stuff done, the better and easier and smoother the process is going to be.
It's reuse essays. You can write a bunch of essays and they'll fall into different categories. You'll be answering different questions. You might have the same essay that can be reworded or reorganized, and it helps save a lot of time to do that.
I finished my essays, I think, in July and had my applications opened in August. I think I was done before I started my senior year, and it made everything so much easier.
Keep an open mind, because one of the hardest things that I went through was getting caught up in the name brand schools, but when it really came down to it, I went with what I felt was the best fit for me, and I think that's going to work out the best in the long run.
Honestly, when I first started applying, the last place I thought I would end up is Arizona, and I did.
Don't try it and let others influence you on your decision, because if it's somewhere that you don't feel comfortable with, then you're going to have a lot of issues when you go.
I wasn't sure, I had a lot of friends going to Berkeley and going to USC and going to UCLA, and everyone would be like, ooh, UCLA, what a cool school. And I was like, oh, it's Muhlenberg, I swear it's as cool as UCLA. But then when I got to school, I realized that I didn't really have to prove to anyone that my school was prestigious. And when you get that one person outside of Muhlenberg that knows what it is, they immediately go, oh, Muhlenberg, wow, it's a great school.
I go to Colorado College, which is a liberal arts school of 2,000 kids, and I came from Long Beach Poly, which has 5,000. So it was tiny, and I was worried about that. But as I got used to it, I appreciated the fact that everyone is so tight-knit and you get to know people, and it's a very supportive environment.
I heard about my school through Nicole. I had no idea what it was before Nicole sat me down and was like, here's a giant list of little schools on the East Coast that fit all your criteria. Find some that you like and let's set up a trip. And I never heard of Muhlenberg before then. And then when I went on my trip with my dad was when I got to see it for the first time.
I was in love with the state of Colorado, and I knew I wanted to go to liberal arts school. And Nicole and I were looking through schools, and that's what we found. I went to the school, I toured, and I fell in love.
I really liked working with university because I would come in and we would work on my applications, and then when I was done we would finalize them, and it really helped me with my nerves and making sure that I was actually sending in a good final product as my application. So just overall, it really reassured me on my applications.